From the deep, dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikodas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we blow up stuff while teaching you how to play the game.
I am Tabitha. That was Nikodas, and up next is Grebog.
Computer, run program Fleet Action Report, episode 266. Death becomes them, sort of. So I debated also time to aid the space zombies or something to that effect. But you know.
I had something in there originally about space zombies, and I was like, but that could be getting confused with the Borg. And then I suddenly remembered the old movie Death Becomes Her, and I was like, oh, well, there you go.
Well, I mean,
I tried to come up with something smartassy for my part of the intro, but it just wasn't coming.
I'd love how I freeze you guys up every once in a while when I go off the rails, off script.
Wait, we have a script?
What? Madness.
Anyway.
Lies. Slander.
Thank you everybody for being here while we live record another episode. Being here enough is supported alone, but we also like to send out thanks to our paid sponsors, I guess, our subscribers, whether they're on Twitch, which subscriptions can be done on Twitch, or if you want, you can go buy a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/GREBOG, and that way you don't have to give Twitch money if you know.
And yes, if I sound different, it's because I'm live on location with my streaming via my broadcasting via my new laptop.
Yes, Tabby decided to actually go to the Delta Quadrant, and the signal strength is a little different out there.
Yes. Bluetooth doesn't quite reach that well all the way.
We'll have to work on our relay stations.
Well, I guess, Tabby, how has your week been? What have you been up to outside of being in the Delta Quadrant?
Well, here, Grebog, there's just this kind of atmosphere of tension as we're about to go in and put the Kobali. You may have heard that there's some disagreements between them and the Vadwar. Oh, you mean...
That was really, really good, Tappy.
No.
You sounded like a real newscaster there. Way to go.
Well, I actually have done press conferences and public speaking and stuff like that. So, but no, I'm getting ready for let's see, this coming Tuesday, I go back to school. It's my first day back at school. I've got my JanSport backpack, my pencil case, all of that ready. Come on, JanSport, doesn't that bring you back?
I mean, what about a Trapper Keeper? Did you get a Trapper Keeper? And what's the design?
It's a purple Trapper Keeper with kind of like a horizontal, kind of like a rubber. It's like a purple canvas Trapper Keeper with like a horizontal purple binding for the Velcro latch. And I've got like a gold plate on it that was custom engraved. It said, "Life is fantasy. Play the game."
I like it.
And I keep all my tabletop gaming stuff. I like character sheets and stuff in it. I don't remember who gave me that engraved plate, but I've had that Trapper Keeper for probably about 25 years now.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
But yeah, other than that, been playing STO. Continued with my obsession with No Man's Sky, and especially with the new update they put in with the Corvettes. Oh my God, it's freaking amazing. I'm going to try and build a Miranda class. with my Corvette. We'll see how that goes. But I finally made it. Finally made it to the quest where you can get to the purple gas giant systems. So I went and I settled on in that system, and I'm now mining, extracting quartzite. So that's fun.
Um,
Nikodas, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, cool.
um, my school has already started back up. I started on Monday. This is my last semester. Um, this this week's or this term, this 8 weeks isn't too bad. I only have one actual class, and then I have 2 clinicals that I do every week. Um, so keeping me busy. I have a clinical labor and delivery tomorrow. That should be fun. Um, but not a whole lot of game time. I did play D&D with my family a little bit, just for a couple hours, continuing a campaign I have going on in Ravenloft with them. They took on a ghost. It was fun. The ghost possessed them. Almost TPK'd the party with one ghost, which they have out leveled. They were just getting really poor rolls on their saving throws. It was hilarious. But yeah, not a whole lot of gaming outside of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass the torch on to Grebog. How's your week been?
my week's been okay. Apparently, Tabby's going to be in trouble. Based on what I read in the our our chat. I don't know who gave this to me, and apparently it was Nimue.
I mean, it was 20. Like, I have trouble remembering what I had for breakfast this morning. You expect me to?
But my week's been pretty
Hey,
good. I've been doing my red alerts. I've been doing stuff and things. Playing WoW. We've cleared normal in my raid. Though we did. The last week it took us till Friday to get the final boss down in the normal difficulty of the raid in WoW. But this week we cleared the full normal raid on Tuesday, which there was clearly a huge power jump on all of our raiders. I did not. I knew that there was a decent power jump. With every tier, they put a new tier of content. There's a power jump. This one seems to be a bigger jump, which is fascinating to me. That it feels so much bigger of a jump. Because normally, well, yes, it's a jump. It doesn't normally seem this big of a jump in power. But let's see. What else have I done? I've been playing No Man's Sky as well. I've learned that sometimes building too many parts in one location causes problems. Like when I'm using the build camera and the camera gets away from my person, I then the floor underneath my character despawns, and then I fall through it because the camera was too far away from the part I was standing on. It was. I didn't think I had that many parts on that base, but so I had to reevaluate my concept.
Hey, so our money making base, our like cash machine base is only half the size as the guide that we used to make it. And it's still pulling in like 500 million a day. So I mean, we can't really complain.
Yeah. Though in that I got both of my settlements, my autophage and my regular settlement are both now producing money. They haven't paid off their debts yet, but they are now making money over the maintenance costs. So they are going positive. I think one of them should go positive when I log in tonight, if I log in tonight. But the other one will take a little more time. But still, I'm happy that I've gotten them both into the positive realm, or they will eventually see a surplus. unlike other places. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, but STO has some news. For console, you still have lifetime sub sale going on until the 31st, which is $100 off. So it's $199.99. There's a 20% Zen sale now until September 10th. There is a Timeless Legacy bundle now available. Which us on PC have already had, and it's on sale until the 18th. Reflections of the Empire event now until the 18th. And that's where you get the Universal Console Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform.
On PC, there were some patch notes released for the Remastered Ushaan, which actually looks really good. And they resolved a lot of various ship appearance issues. The Galaxy Goes to Red Alert is your event that's ongoing until September 2nd. You have to get 10 daily progresses. The reward is 1 ultimate tech upgrade, 1 specialization point, and 1 experimental ship upgrade token. Same thing they do for these 2-week Red Alert events.
And I put this under both because both of us both console and PC will get the ship. They announced today the Trafalgar. They did a stream of it. I didn't get to watch it yet, but PC will get it on the September 2nd. Console will get it on September 30th. It's the Trafalgar Command Juggernaut. I'm gonna not be able to talk. It is an Infinity lockbox ship. It has a weapons 5-3 setup. Consoles 4 engineer, 5 tac, and 2 science. Seating is a command tac with command specialization, lieutenant commander universal pilot specialization, and then it's just lieutenant commander engineer, lieutenant science, and ensign universal. The trait is called wild critical. The TLDR of this is basically every time crit happens, wild weasel shuttlecrafts will spawn, and they can last up to 60 seconds. Now, what that means, whether you're critting on the enemy or they're critting on you, it has you can get a wild weasel shuttlecraft out there. The trait or the console is the universal spirit of sacrifice, which I'm gonna go to it. Essentially, starship long range targeting is set to 0.13 for 2 seconds. I'm not sure I understand what that means or how that's gonna.
I didn't really get that either.
And then Spirit of Sacrifice is the clicky, which basically sacrifice your current shields to recharge all bridge officer abilities. When activated, sacrifice current ship shields, which is basically mining. Then it has a minus 14,000 second cooldown of all bridge officer abilities, minimum 15 seconds. And then that's a 2-minute recharge. I find it fascinating that they went to 14,000 seconds on that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Finally, for both console and PC, there is a bonus marks event that is starting tomorrow, running for 3 days to September 2nd. Any content that awards marks will give 1.5 times more, which is a 50% bonus. And that is it for the news.
The Trafalgar also has another thing. Being a juggernaut, it has the impact strike lance. So if you like lances, it is a ship for you. So that's built in, and yeah.
I don't know anyone who likes lances.
I don't either. Grebog. Oh, sorry.
All right, that brings us to our stuff, Kobali Front stuff.
I apologize for cutting you off there, Grebog. I thought you were done.
I took a breath.
To read along better. I feel sometimes like if I don't jump in when I get the chance, you'll just keep going. So, sorry. So we're going to go to the Kobali Front. This is continuing our run through of the Delta Quadrant story missions. This one is a little weird because it used to be spelled out in the episodes list and in like the Delta recruit requirements. It is not anymore. For the episodes, all you have to do is do the breadcrumb that takes you here. You don't actually have to do the ground missions, and it will unlock the next mission listed. But to get the credit for completing the Delta Quadrant, both for the accolade or for your recruits, you have to do these missions. So we decided that we're going to run through them. Here's your breakdown. The Kobali, which are currently allies to our alliance, are being attacked by the Vadwar, and they've asked for help. We don't know why the Vadwar is attacking them. There's something going on, but we're not quite sure what it is yet, and nobody's telling us. As I just said, the Kobali Front is a confusing mess. It's technically a group of missions on the surface of Kobali Prime that introduce you to the Adventure Zone. However, the mission journal no longer explains this, leaving some to miss this requirement for the Delta recruits. You have to go talk to the Kobali General in order to accept these missions, and all 3 parts must be completed to get credit for your recruits or the accolades.
Hey, Xismir, thank you for the bits. I was going to. I was saving the hail so that way we could hear the Janeway give us orders.
Go for it.
The Vadwar are invading
Lay it on
the
me,
Kobali
Catherine.
homeworld, and I'm not inclined to let them succeed.
I'm sorry, was that a bit informal?
Go to Kobali Prime and do what you can to stop the invasion. There's something
Basically.
interesting I'd like you to
Just
look
go to
into.
Kobali Prime and stop the invasion. So, and I'll transwarp out there. Are you sure we want to be in a group? Because remember, there is some bugs with being in group where certain things will not spawn multiple times. And like, so it's like, go collect this. Whoever gets to it first gets it. And the other people won't get to collect it, and we don't even get credit for it.
Yeah, I think we need to do this in parallel rather than...
If that's how you guys want to do it.
Well, not necessarily how I want to do it.
Yeah, I was like, it's not exactly how I'd want to do it, but it's unfortunately the way.
It is the way.
Enter Kobali system.
Entering Kobali system.
According to the wiki and the research I've done, there are no accolades specific to any of these missions. As far as rewards go, there is kind of just a generalized reward. Space equipment, ground equipment that you get, although that may be from the replay, I'm not sure.
There's a nice cutscene when you beam down for the first time.
Hello, I'm Captain Harry Kim, Starfleet's military liaison to Kobali Prime.
Are we ready to beam down?
The Kobali homeworld for months
I think
now.
we're already down.
The Kobali are near a breaking
Huh,
point.
it popped up the group beam down screen.
Because you get to take 2 bridge officers with you.
Help the Kobali reclaim their home.
That's
You and several others will be leading our forces here. I'll be doing some investigations.
Here's on my screen. Here is the general. You come in this little room and talk to him.
Okay, I am down. Abby's still in the cutscene.
I'll go ahead and read this. He says, I cannot tell you how good it is that you are here. Our people have been bombarded by the Vadwar for months. We cannot take much more of this. Before you go out to the field, I would ask your help within the city. Morale is at an all-time low, and our people could use a boost. Okay. Once you click OK there, you're done. And like I said, Capture the Flag is the next mission in the mission journal. However, we are not going to run Capture the Flag right now.
We're going to accept Kobali Crisis Act 1, and then the Cavalry.
Correct. Although it did not give it to me.
Me neither.
Try to beam up and back down and see if that fixes it.
We can't stop.
And how are you doing, Eczema? Excessor, Exi...
A lot of people call him Exi, I think, or Exisamir.
Like, I always pronounce it in my head, but like I very rarely like say it out loud, so it feels weird coming.
This is interesting. What level are you, Mark? Or sorry, Grebog.
I'm only 48.
I wonder if this is max level only now.
Oh.
We can't stop.
Uh-oh.
Because Tabby got it, but you and I have not.
I could probably go grab another tune.
That is really, really interesting. I did not know that.
I'll just wait here.
All right. I will switch characters as well, I guess.
Karen, I know how to mingle. Or is it mangle? I don't know. I get this mixed up.
Let's see. Have I even done the Delta Quadrant on this tune? No. I haven't even opened the Delta Quadrant.
All right.
I'm gonna see if I can. It'll let me get to this. Like, do the initial breadcrumb and skip down.
So, pro tip for the viewing audience is that apparently you have to be a minimum level, but it scaled me to level 51. So I wonder if that's the level you need to be. You have to be a minimum level in order to do this this question. You must be at least this tall to ride this ride.
Okay, now I can drop all the glitters.
Welcome to the Delta. There's something interesting.
And I can go to Kobali Prime.
Okay,
we have a problem in the Siluran system. Admiral Tuvok is there on Voyager, and he's
okay, yeah, I don't care, James. Skip.
And provide any
Skip.
assistance he requires.
Skip.
Yeah, you sound like you're in a Viva La Dirt League video right now. Skip.
I noticed. I was thinking that too.
The Valar are invading the Kobali home. There's something in.
Okay.
You know, since the Viva La Dirt League has their WoW parody, they should really do a sci-fi game parody.
They might be amenable to that.
Let's get a. Oh no.
So we're doing the cavalry.
The cavalry.
Okay.
Or the cavalry.
Yeah.
All right. Kobali cavalry.
I already watched this once.
We've been fighting this.
Oh, look at you all borged out.
We can't stop.
No, I could probably be a Terran.
The Vaadwaur are
well, this whole captain is Borg themed. All of her bridge officers are Borg themed. Most of them are Borg. Like I have the Borg science officer and 6 of 9 and 4 of 6. And then I have Marshal Janeway. And I can't make her look like a Borg, but she Borgifies my dead enemies, so she counts.
Thank you.
So shouldn't your bridge crew be like 1 through 4 of 5?
Yeah, that's a good point. I should rename them. I don't know if I can rename them. Can I rename them?
Where are you all? What do you currently... did you go talk to the people?
Yeah.
We are in front of We're by the general.
Yeah,
Oh.
and we're ready to do the cavalry.
He's got a good deal on car insurance for us.
I'm over by the Anak guy.
The what guy?
One of the people we're supposed to talk to.
Oh, you already started. Okay.
I thought you guys were already running ahead, so I was trying to catch up.
And in trying to catch up, you got ahead.
But the first thing is they want you to go talk to some of the injured to kind of feel their plight.
All right, I will wait outside the door for y'all because I know you're gonna do the dialogue.
Wait outside what door?
The door to the little clinic thing that we just went in to talk to people.
Oh, I skipped through it because I thought you guys had already done it. I mean, a lot of it's the Vaudois are just attacking and they get hurt. But Anak here. Greetings, Admiral. One of our recently promoted officers is ready to shadow you. He's eager to see you in action and learn whatever he can. Are you ready?
Don't mind me, just hopscotch in the hospital beds.
I'm ready to call the captain out. Oh wait, that sounds. I'm ready. Call the captain out. That sounds different the way than the way the first time I read that.
Yeah, it's like the captain did something wrong. You got to call him out.
Sir.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure to watch you in action, sir.
And so you get a Kobali officer that will ghost you, so to speak. And also, while you're here, some of it you have to scan for weapons, Vaudois weapons, for trace chemicals, which makes you play a mini game.
We love the mini games.
How interesting. I hadn't thought to calibrate our scanners to detect the chemicals in that frequency. Where did you learn how to do
I've
that?
actually got a different thing because I'm an engineer. I've got instruct Kobali engineers.
Oh, maybe that's I'm science. Some time ago, I've had to deal with several foreign substances that were difficult to scan.
Interesting. I have so little experience out in the field. I've just been studying everything that I can. Sorry to interrupt. Let's continue.
Let's examine some more chemicals. Just like a scientist. So yeah, there's some differences depending upon what type of captain you are and what you get for these missions in the city. Science is about scanning for trace elements that could have potential Vaudois, I don't know, in case they're trying to sneak bombs into the city.
As an engineer, my job is to run up to other engineers and wave at them emphatically, tell them they're doing things wrong, and they'll kill them if they don't straighten their out.
Oh, that's so lovely.
All right,
Hello?
looks like
Captain Kim, I found some information for you.
Nikodas, did you complete your part of the cavalry?
I did.
You're tactical,
I'm running
right?
over to Harry.
Yeah, I'm running to Harry as well.
Permission to speak freely.
Why does Captain Harry Kim wish to have to ask to speak freely to us? Granted. What is it, Captain?
Something isn't right here.
Captain,
I've done some
Captain,
investigating,
Captain,
and I don't
Captain.
think the Kobali are being entirely truthful with us.
What have you found?
Not so much found as observed. The Vaudois clearly have superior firepower, tactics, and training, right? So why haven't they already wiped the Kobali out? they haven't hesitated to do so on other worlds. Sure, the Kobali have a shield around the capital, but they've been fighting the Vaadwaur for months now, and they're consistently losing troops and territory. I don't understand how the Vaadwaur haven't already taken the capital and finished this.
Unless the Vaadwaur's goal is not to take the city.
Exactly. There has to be some other objective for the Vaadwaur here, and we need to find out what it is. We have to help the Kobali, and we can't do it if we're blinded.
I want you to continue investigating this while I help with the war efforts.
Understood. I won't let you down.
Excellent. I will return to the general and see what else is needed.
Hey, Harry
General,
Kim promised he wouldn't let us down.
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur leave our world.
Hey, he's not an ensign. You know what happens when he's not an ensign anymore.
Done what I could in the city, General.
Thank you for your assistance. Your presence here means we're not
And then
fighting
there's
alone
a little bit
anymore.
of a cutscene.
That's more important than you know. My son is in the trenches now,
Cutscene.
and he could use your... Wait, what's that?
What is that? It's a cutscene. That's what that is.
The Vaadwaur are at the gates. You have to help us.
All right, I am ready to go to the gates.
Heading towards the gates.
To the gates we go.
Also, well, yes, you can do this with friends in a way. Like, there are some things that it helps to not to be in a group. Like one, we get our we each get our two bridge officers with us. That helps. There's certain things when you have to pick up stuff that, as I mentioned earlier, that they don't respawn. They count still claimed by someone in your group, but kind of a pain otherwise. I think we've done more than make a stand.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
it's hard
that's
to make
much.
a
Yeah. Little cutscene as we're looking for more. Oh, they brought tanks to a gunfight.
Who brings tanks to a gunfight?
You know, those wouldn't be that great on soft ground because of the two prongs poking into the ground. While yes, great for traction, would just sink right on in.
Kim here. Something definitely isn't right. The general is waiting for you. I'll keep trying to figure this out.
I gotta dramatically slow walk back into the city.
Well, you know, there's explosions out front.
Exactly. The only thing I'm missing is my sunglasses.
Oh, look, we have rewards. Deflector array, mine launcher,
My son Jitani and his
armor,
commanding our
and
forces
plasma
outside the
pulse
city.
wave.
The Vaadwaur should
All
never
blue.
have reached us without.
Okay, next
We
up
can't stop
is
until we've
the
been
sun.
fighting this war for nearly a year now.
I didn't get a bunch of choices for rewards.
I didn't get any either.
I'm rerunning, so
Ah,
it's probably different from a first time run through.
All right, the sun. Like, I'm gonna go out towards the front, and I'll wait for y'all. on the bridge.
Do we not use the teleporter this time?
You don't have them unlocked yet.
Yeah, this is the missions that unlock the teleporter.
It says use transporter pad.
But if you come to the transporter pad is offline, sir. According to my scans, it was disabled very recently. It seems there is a problem in the trenches. Looks like we're taking the long way to see Commander Jatanium.
Yeah, we got to unlock the transporter pad outside the city.
Though it did give me a trigger sound. You might still both need to go talk to that, or find out that it's been turned off. If you haven't.
Henshawn,
We're hanging
the
in there,
Jatania.
but we could use your help.
Henshin, you're the general's son?
I am, although I understand your confusion. Kobali reproduce by reanimating corpses and then integrating them into our society. We're assigned to existing family groups who teach and care for us. My first life was a long one. I don't remember it, however. I am Kobali, and my father is a source of inspiration and wisdom for me. My people do not reproduce in what you would consider a normal fashion. Instead, we use a genetic virus to alter the DNA of corpses from other species, reanimating them and transforming them into Kobali. We call this process rebirth. The process will help him or her adjust to our culture and learn our language. All memories of the Constaya or past life are left behind. It can be difficult to accept this new life. My father was of great help to me during this time. Some Kobali cannot accept the change and flee to search for their former lives. In these cases, it's our duty to find these lost souls and help them return.
Why do you reproduce this way?
This is not something we normally discuss with outsiders. Suffice it to say, our ancestors experimented with forces they did not understand, and we were irrevocably changed by their folly. Faced with our own extinction, we found a way to survive. Now rebirth is the greatest gift we can give to the dead. Who wouldn't want a second chance at life?
I see. The general said you needed help?
Yes, we have two problems. Our transporters in our forward base have stopped working, and troop morale is low after the last attack. Could you give us a hand by getting more soldiers back into the fight? I'm still looking into the issue with the transporters.
I'll see what I can do for the soldiers. We all ready to go help some soldiers?
Let's go help some.
I have a cat laying on my wrist that is making this really hard.
Found mission. Oh yeah, there's a lot of found missions out here. You can do them while you're doing the other stuff. The rewards are delta marks into lithium, and such.
I don't think we're not gonna do.
I was like, I'm not gonna do them now. But if you're looking for different stuff to do, there's a lot of found missions out here. There might be an accolade for doing all of the found missions. I think there is.
According to what I found when I was looking stuff up, there's no accolades. But that doesn't mean that information is accurate.
Well, I wonder if they have them labeled differently in the wiki. Enemies this way. But yeah, definitely use the mini map to try to help you find the enemies that you need to.
You're trying to find troops.
Scared troops.
They should be huddled around the area.
Tell soldier to get back into the fight or I will kill you. Cowardice is not tolerated.
Tabby.
I threatened him kindly and promised him a painless death.
So like here's someone cowering. There's another one. You basically have to find 4 people.
Normal.
Yeah, because they give you 25% progress per person. So I guess it was, they didn't want to just tell you to do 4.
Yeah,
Thank you. The soldiers have been beaten down so much I can barely
I
keep
am
them
having some
but they
issues
seem bolstered
finding
by
my
the outside
last
help.
2.
We still have no idea what's disrupting our
Although with the way a
transports.
Terran would inspire
Maybe you
somebody,
can
I'm
find
surprised
something
they
on the
don't give me
Vodwar or
like
from any of their crates in that
12.5%
area.
for.
I'll figure out how to get that transporter working. So once Nikodas is ready, we'll go to that.
I found my last one.
Cool.
Actually, I need to look for information by defeating Vodwar or checking their crate.
Yep, that's what I'm at too.
Same. I found a crate.
I'm just shooting people.
Found another crate.
Murder, murder, murder.
Oddly, the first crate was 30%. The second crate was only worth 20% because it put me to 50%.
I'm done. No,
I'm
I
only
have
at 70.
for-
I'm at 40.
80. 90. Now I'm done.
You have to get out of combat so your bridge officers will talk to you.
So I normally like to drop back. According to this information, the Vodwar have placed transport inhibitors in the area to block the Kobali advance. Your orders? Send the data to the Southport. We need a way to disable those inhibitors. Sending? 1 moment, sir. Done. The engineering team has found a wavelength our tricorders can emit to disable the inhibitors. We just need to get close enough to them to trigger it. Good work. Let's go. Disable those beacons. Now we have beacons marked on our map. Who are we all on this?
Yep.
Yep.
Beacon.
Beacon,
Bacon.
bacon, bacon. Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. It's bacon!
And Vodwar will be constantly attacking. I don't know where the others are. Oh, maybe there's some. No. I wish we could mark each other to keep track of each other.
Alright, I'm running to the next one.
I'm following a tardigrade. I'm gonna guess that's one of your tardigrades.
I do not have tardigrades, no.
Oh, well then I'm following someone else's tardigrade. Yeah, I don't know where anyone is. All right, I'm heading to the last spot, the transporter.
Okay.
I see Nikodas here.
I'm on my way.
Captain Kim here. I need to speak to you as soon as you return to the city.
And as soon as you activate, Kim tells you to come home. Well, come back to the city.
He says he needs to speak to us as soon as we're returning. He didn't say to come back now.
Well, true.
I've been noticing something
Oh,
strange.
wait a minute.
When I
It shows
first
it
met
over
the
here.
Kobali,
What did I...
they
Ah!
didn't seem to be a particularly religious people. Lindsay,
It didn't count it for me.
certainly didn't say anything about
Teleporting back to the city.
However, now,
Oh no.
almost every Kobali I've met follows one creed. And there's a temple located just beyond the trenches. I've tried to find out more about their practices, but they keep telling me it's forbidden to share them with outsiders.
Do you think this is a religious war?
Maybe, but I don't remember the Vodwar having a particular belief system either. This may not be much, but I'll continue my investigations. Maybe this one is a dead end.
Keep at it, Captain Kim. I am counting on you and your information.
Okay, so the unique reward... Sorry.
Kobali
I
split
can't
beam
talk.
rifle.
Is he doing a voiceover?
No.
Okay. The Vodwar shut down the transporter. They're devious, aren't they? With the transporter operational, we can easily send supplies to our forward base. That will help. I'll let you know when we could use your help again. But I'm sorry, I cannot answer any questions about our religion. Privacy is an essential part of our practice, and the temple is a sacred space. Only Kobali are permitted to enter. And yeah, the Kobali split beam rifle, which deals pull-around damage, is the unique
I'm
reward.
sorry, but
The
could you
rest
return
is pretty
later?
standard.
I believe you need a break. You've already done so much.
And then you have to go back to
We
the
couldn't
general to get the
possibly
next
ask you for
one.
more. Thank you again.
So, Temple of My People, is that the next one?
Yep. And we have to talk to him.
I am going to have to bail after this. I have to get up
I've
early
discovered
for
a
my
few
clinical.
interesting things that can help us with the Kobali. Do you have anything on your end?
Only that the general is acting odd. What do you do, or what do you have?
I've been thinking. Our only way to find out what the Kobali are hiding is through the Vodwar.
Well, it's
We need to find
10:56,
out
so
where they're
we
focusing their
didn't get
attacks,
as far
and
as we
then
thought we
why.
might, but
That may be able to shed some light on the situation.
we'll probably do good to call it after this.
Do you know how
Actually-
the Vodwar communicate with one another in the field?
Yes. My crew was looking into why our signal jammers weren't working, and we found that the Vodwar have comm beacons in all of their camps that act as a miniature subspace array. They can't be jammed because they're shielded, and they provide all the Vodwar need for controlled, secure communications. Ingenious, really. I wonder if the Starfleet Corps of Engineers could whip up something like that for us. If B'Elanna were here, I'm sure she could. Anyway, if we could place a trace on one of the Vodwar beacons...
We'd have access to all their communications.
Exactly. Once we find out where the Vodwar plan to attack, we can reinforce the Kobali and find out what, if anything, they're hiding. There are 4 communications arrays in the trenches area. Planting a trace on each of them should allow the engineers on your ship to spy on the Vodwar.
I'll hand up putting a trace on the communication arrays. I was hoping we could get Act 1 done.
How close are we?
I don't know. That's the problem.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't we leave it here? And then we could run these missions for our fun night on Monday.
That's a good idea.
We can do that. If anyone else wants to come help us invade Kobali Prime, get to the temple of my people, and you can join us, and we'll just swarm Kobali Prime.
Well, that could be fun on Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, the Temple of My People input trace signal on Vodwar communications.
And we'll bring it up again on Monday. I don't normally do customary social media posts on Mondays, but maybe I will for this one. Yeah, all right. Well, in that case then, we will see you Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, and I will see you out there.
Have fun, be safe, and don't make each other Kobali.
That was good.
I mean, only if you consent. Though I guess if you're dead, do you really get choice?
Maybe they could set up a thing where like they prearrange consent. Like,
oh yeah,
do you agree to donate your body to A, science, B, the Kobali, C, a Genesis planet?
You know. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're into the live long and prosper. Everybody, stick around. We will raid somebody. Computer end program.